Departing at 5 p.m., the journey from Johor Bahru to Batu Pahat is a 2-hour one from Larkin. People hardly travel to Batu Pahat as a tourist. In fact, Batu Pahat doesn't get any international tourists. I wouldn't have known Batu Pahat if not for the fact we do have classmates, colleagues, or friends coming from this part of the town back in my home, Singapore. I must say these friends are the best ambassador of Batu Pahat that planted the seed for me to come here to see the place they grow up in. This episode is dedicated to my first visual impression of this small town place of Malaysia, Batu Pahat. I was attracted by the loud music which is near my hotel, so I'm just here to have a look. So this is the Ge Thai. I really need to eat. I haven't been eating for the past since afternoon. Yeah, I guess I will stop by this restaurant, have a look at what they are selling, and then we order from there. Okay, so this is what they have here. Can I have a laksam? Laksam? Tak ada? Huh? Oh, pagi. Okay. Ada apa? Ah, okay. I saw this hamburger shop outside the restaurant, so I just can't help it but to order one. Huh? Chicken. Chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Okay. Yes. Huh? Oh. So how many years you have do this?
7.
Huh? 7. Oh, okay. Sorry?
2015.
Oh, okay. 2015. What do you do before that? Before 2015, what do you do?
Saya kerja kontrak.
Huh?
Kerja kontrak.
Contract?
Kontrak untuk bikin binaan.
Ah, okay. Contractor. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my char kway teow is here as well. So this is the chicken burger that uncle made over there, right there. And then what I've ordered from this restaurant is this char kway teow. It looks very funny. I've not seen this type of char kway teow before. I am quite interested to eat and taste this thing. Yeah, because it doesn't look like the char kway teow that I used to eat. and of course tea. I'm still wearing the cap, yeah, because it's a bad headache. Okay, char kway teow. Oh, it's so good. It tastes more like a hao fan to me. Oh, but it has got the waffle. Wow, it tastes like a Chinese dish, the hao fan. What I like about this thing is that it has got a lot of very uncommon elements in that. Yep, look at that. There's a chili. Yep, it doesn't look very Malay. Oh my god, it's so tasty. Yep, it is coconut. So this is meal number 2. It looks funny having to eat with the plates elevated. Not too bad. Although it didn't register a surprise, unlike the one behind. Yeah, the hot fun, or rather the char kway teow is really solid. Really solid. It tastes like any other ramly burger you can find anywhere in Malaysia. What's my first impression of Batu Pahat? I'm just probably half an hour into this city. I'm so keen to state my very biased view because you know that I think the first 30 minutes in the city I think is totally rubbish, okay? But I think this is just the rawest of my feeling. So this place actually is very nondescript. Yeah, it looks a little bit boring. I mean, that's based on my first 30 minutes of impression. Of course, things will change for the better or for the worse. Oh. It looks like any other so-called Malaysian town. I think probably it's like a mini Penang. Yeah, I mean, except that there isn't any very interesting buildings, unlike Penang. The houses here aren't very lighted up in a very popular manner. But to me, I think this place is maintaining very well. Yep, the roads are clean. Oh, there are some night market scenes here. Let us have a look. This looks like a flea market setups. What is this? That's not you. I'm just trying to establish whether all these are new or refurbished. I like this kind of very spontaneous things. So I'm reaching a crossroad. I think it leads into the big market, which is currently closed. I chanced upon this wall mirror in this old part of the town. This whale. So beautifully drawn. So this lane is very meticulously maintained. Look at the panel, the painting panel behind. Let's see what's around the corner. Oh. Probably that's all. It's very well lit, this place. It looks like a very outdoorish painting. It's an outdoor art museum. Yeah. This lone coffee shop looks so atmospheric by its corner. Is there anything in there? It's very quiet at night. But I feel very safe. That's mainly because the roads are pretty clean, so that gives me a very safe assurance that things are going to be alright, even though I'm just walking alone in a dark corner. There's a little bit of Malacca or Georgetown, Penang over here. Given its old shophouses, colonial style building, and a huge presence of Chinese in this part of the town. The thing I like about this place is that the alleys are very brightly lit. Yep. Whether it's covered by the wall mirrors or it's just plain, this whole place is very brightly lit, especially in the back alley. I suspect this could be a morning place or a day place rather than a night. I think as far as most old town is concerned, it is usually a day crowd rather than something at night. So I'm so keen to see what's going on during daytime. There are still pockets of activities that goes on along the main road. Oh, they are selling dim sum. So these are mainly the eateries. Other than that, things are pretty much very quiet elsewhere, other than the food places. Wow, look at how beautiful this Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Very beautifully lit up. It's coming to 10:30 p.m. So I might quickly just wrap it up and then start early tomorrow. It has a very nostalgia small town charm here with all these old buildings. Oh, look at the bikes. This is Ramly Cafe. This looks like a old cinema, now repurposed to a cafe. BP Batu Pahat. Would you like wall murals at night or during daytime? Frankly, I'm not too sure about that myself. Well, Batu Pahat does not have the so-called heritage buildings as compared to Malacca and Georgetown. Has got a very happy vibes. Things are very much brightly lit over here, even more brightly lit than Georgetown. So it does give me a very happy feeling. Yeah, I feel really very good walking along the streets. Wow, this is a very Art Deco style building. In fact, I was here earlier trying to book this room. Remember the 88 ringgit dollar room? Yeah, so this is the one. There's another Chinese style building. Very southern Chinese. I think they are just practicing lion dancing without the lion. One thing I realized about Batu Pahat is that the roads are very wide. I mean, not just clean, but wide. Look at that. I think for a small town, this is like a, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a 6 carriageway right in the middle of the old town. And of course, it's very quiet. So this old shop house, that also belonged to Room V, the hotel that I stayed in. But this is more right smack in the middle of town and it's better furnished than the one that I'm staying. And of course, it's much more expensive. I guess it's just 30 ringgit more expensive. Yeah. So I'm going back to my hotel, strolling